Hello and welcome to Remnant 2's Gunslinger Archetype reveal trailer. So, real quick, loaded is your prime perk. This is the perk you get if you have Gunslinger as your main archetype. Which in when activating the Gunslinger skill, both weapons are instantly reloaded and gain infinite reserve ammo on all weapons for 15 seconds, which is pretty nice. And then you gain other perks, which there's damage perk, gain 50% fire rates, 25% damage, and 5% crit chance for all firearms. Fire rate and damage increases when with gunslinger level. Now, since this is maxed out, 15 of and 25 are your max. So you might get every like 1.5 every or 2.5 depending on which one you're doing. Posse up. Ammo rewards 30% additional ammo per player with the bonus split equally amongst teammates. Causes ammo box to be dropped additional ammo on the ground. This is very good. This as a team perk, so good when you're with a team. So I suggest that you probably pick Gunslinger as your prime or as an off class because I'm guessing this will be awarded at level 4, maybe? You get this team perk. And your utility perk is firearms gain 10% reload speed. Bonus is doubled if the magazine is empty. This is nice. A little bit for some extra reload speed. And the relic perk. Sleight of hand. Using relic reloads equipped firearms and increase range damage by 15% for 10 seconds. This is actually pretty nice, along with the other relic perk that we're going to see on the other class later on. So far, really good. Ammo reserves is a trait that you get from your archetype. And it increases your ammo reserves by 100%. There's 10 points in here, so I'm guessing every point is 10%, equaling up to 100. All right, quick draw. Quick draw is pull out your rusty side piece and unload up to 6-shot rounds from the hit, dealing 93 damage. Now, this is a nice ability you get probably very early, but it has a I'm going to guess more of like a 42, 45 second cooldown, which is a long time. But it's really nice because you can press it and you immediately fire all 6 shots, and it will be equally divided amongst all the enemies within 25 meters. Or you can hold and release and aim them. Both are pretty good and pretty nice. I feel like more people are going to press it than actually hold and release. Sidewinder. Sidewinder basically increases your ADS movement speed and draw swap speed by 50%. And cycling weapons will automatically reload incoming fire last 20 seconds. And it is 47 cooldown. Again, really long. But I feel like this ability is lackluster. And so I don't know. It just feels a little lackluster. The reload automatically switching weapons would be very nice. And now we have your ultimate skill, in a sense, Bullet Storm. Unleashes the full power and speed of the gunslinger. Traditional firearms become fully automatic, meaning all weapons become fully automatic. And bows and crossbows gain 50% increased projectile speed and 25% crit chance. Seemingly making this a little bit more towards bows and crossbows that you want to use this on, but we'll get there. Increased fire rate for 20% on everything and reload speed by 50% last 20 seconds. Cooldowns 56, about 60 seconds, let's just say. So this is good. but the fire rates and the reload speed is nice. Weapons becoming fully automatic isn't necessarily a good thing. You might think I could just hold down the trigger and be able to fire rapid fire. Yes, but they have a certain fire rate anyway. It just allows you to pull down the trigger and you'll continuously fire. Now, bows and crossbows, on the other hand, I feel like this works a lot much better for because the projectile speed gets faster, means more likely to hit the targets, and it gets a 25% critical chance. With traits being in the game, and you get a trait that increases critical chance, you would want that just to get that 100% or close to like 50 to 100% crit chance. Not to say bows and crossbows are more likely to have high crit chance anyway.
But wait, there's more.
So we are going to get 5 archetypes. As you can see, there was 5 different ones. Here's the Gunslinger, which we have. This is our melee boy, which I think is called Bruiser, or Chalenger is your melee class. And right here we can see many of the different skills and for both Gunslinger and Chalenger. Next we have what looks like a Scavenger with a light machine gun. It's probably going to be a little bit more interesting, let's say the least. And then if we just move a little bit forward, we have the Hunter. I am going to guess that this guy's going to be more proficient in long range attacks. And then we have Companion class. As you can see, we get a pup-up. So I'm guessing from what we've seen here, the Companion class and the guy with the light machine gun are offshoots of the cultists. And as you can see, this guy has the medic symbol. So this is probably going to be more the medic class. Healing. The companion class here is more mod generation and such. While the gunslinger is a part of the hunter class. And this sniper guy is also part of the hunter class in one. The tanky bruiser is only a single archetype. There might be more, but we are where we can choose at the beginning, but I'm guessing these are the 5 beginner ones. As we can see here, there are 4 pieces of armor, the relic stones, the dragon hearts, and 2 weapons and an axe. Now, real quick, there's 3 rings in the slot. In Remnant from the Ashes, we only had 3 ring slots. Or was it 2? Whatever the case is, we didn't have that many. This one actually has 5. There's 2 rings here, 2 rings here, and 1 ring there. This might be a necklace, and these are going to be the rings. So there's going to be 4 rings and 1 necklace. Either way, this is huge. Imagine wearing all these different rings. But they're probably going to reduce some benefits and all that. But adding more rings is just going to be nicer because we can add a health ring, a stamina ring, along with our damage rings and all that. Because in Remnant 1, we only had like 3 or 4 actually damaging increasing rings. Depending on your build, you didn't really get a choice. Now you get to mix and match stuff, and I feel like that's a much better thing. All right. We now have trait points. Trait points are very simple, straightforward. I'm pretty sure they work like the last game. But here's a caveat. There's orange points and white points. White points, I'm going to give a guess that it is related to actual earning trait points. That is free-for-all trait points. Orange is related to your class. Meaning, we're going to have 2 separate sets of skill points. We might have 3 due to the fact that you might get some from another class, but not sure about that. Barkskin, of course, is armor. Expertise is what I believe is experience. Spirit is mod generation. That's in the original game. Endurance is stamina. Vigor is health. Ammo reserves is from your class. We already looked at that. So it looks like each point into vigor and endurance only gives you 3 of each. So that's going to be interesting. Barkskin, I'm not sure of because we don't know the armor value. Expertise, as I'm going to guess, is 5%, and then that's 10%. And there's no mod generation in this grouping. So that's why mod generation, our spirit isn't over here, because there's no points spent into it. And so the only ones that you spend points in, you get over here. Now for the bonus part. Challenger. Straight up, you get strong back, which reduces encumbrance by 1. And I'm guessing each point is going to give you another 1, so it's going to go to 10. So as you level up Challenger up, you will get this. And over what the perks are. Close Quarters perk, which is your damage perk. Gain 4% range and melee damage to all enemies within 7 meters. Damage bonus tapers off until 13 meters. So this, and it increases with Challenger level. So this is the baseline. So it probably starts at 4% and then goes up to 15. Meters look like they changed too because they're a little bit more bolded. Those are the things that get changed. So if it increases to like maybe 14 meters and then that's like 28 meters, that'll be very good. But for now, it's pretty good. Looks like level 1 is when you unlock it. So yeah. Team perk. After activating a Challenger skill, enemies within 10 meters deal 10% less damage for 15 seconds, with additional 2.5 damage reduction per enemy affected. Max 10%. This teamwork perk kind of seems a little compared to Posse Up. Posse Up is this guaranteed always get it really good. Because if you have 3 people, that's 90% ammo whenever someone picks up an ammo. That's a lot of ammo going to your entire party. Compared to this is the Challenger skill. It's just like, whenever you're like within certain meters, it's never really that good. But I can see, okay, a person who does meme videos on Total Warhammer 2 and 3 doing a melee build grouping would make this really fun and funny. Powerlifter, your utility. Both additional stamina costs increase for each weight bracket and stamina regen delay are reduced by minus 50%. So if you go to max armor or max weight, you basically reduce all the stamina costs and stamina regen delay by 50%. That's pretty good. But you're still fat rolling, probably. Maybe not with strong back, but you're still fat rolling. Face of Danger is your utility perk. Using a relic within 10 meters of an enemy grants 2 stacks of bulwark and 10% damage increase for 10 seconds. This will be good because most likely if you're playing... This is like a solo person with the Gunslinger. Because if you do Sleight of Hand and Face of Danger when using a relic, you will then gain like a lot of damage. I believe how damage is calculated in Remnant 1 is it's multiplicative. So if you have 150% and then another thing gives you 10%, it equals out more than 25%. I think it's multiplicative. I can't remember, but maybe based on how they do it, it's probably additive, and then there's other things that are multiplicative. But we don't know their abilities yet. We're going to have to wait for the Challenger to be shown. But so far, this seems pretty cool. And we know what this class is called. It looks like it's called Loaded Mercenary. So this is very exciting. I'm super excited for Remnant 2. The more they give me, the more I want it more. if you guys want to check out more content of Remnant 2 and you want me to continue this, please leave a like, comment, and I'll catch you guys later. Bye-bye.